It's not an easy task to continue with an original story that goes beyond the source material, but some TV shows have made it look seamless. That's certainly the case for Hulu's Tell Me Lies, which is loosely based on Carola Lovering's novel of the same name. One of the twistiest, if not most toxic series in recent years, Tell Me Lies has made viewers gasp and rage over its characters, particularly Stephen DeMarco and Lucy Albright, whose on and off relationship brings collateral damage to everyone around them. In Season 2, Lucy initially seemed hell-bent on leaving her history with Stephen behind, but soon after she was once again reunited with him both in the present timeline and in college. In Season 3, the couple is going strong, but one thing is for sure, Stephen is not one to forget and forget. Evan's confession in the Season 2 finale puts the pair on edge throughout Tell Me Lies' latest batch of episodes, and believe it or not, things get even messier than you'd anticipate.
What is Tell Me Lies Season 3 about?
It's hard to review Season 3's developments without spoiling its memorable twists and turns, but we'll share just enough to keep you guessing. The premiere picks up after Stephen's voice message to Bree minutes before her wedding ceremony, and her reaction to it will inform a lot of what happened to the group years prior. As Lucy returns for the spring semester at Baird College, she is excited to reunite with Stephen. Yet, unbeknownst to Lucy, Stephen is holding a grudge against her. After all, he knows that she hooked up with Evan during freshman year, and much like he resented Diana for sleeping with Wrigley after one of their breakups, he can't help but feel repulsed by this revelation. Meanwhile, Pippa and Wrigley decide to get back together after his brother dies, despite the connection she's been building with Diana since Season 2. The latter decides to remove herself from Stephen's toxic inner circle and focus entirely on her future at law school after acing her LSAT. As for Bree, she's still affected by her affair with Oliver and begins to feel paranoid when she sees him interested in a new student on campus. With tension brewing between the characters, thanks to the secrets they carry, it's only a matter of time before things explode.
Tell Me Lies Season 3 is filled with twists and turns. Showrunner Megan Oppenheimer manages to do what few can accomplish 3 seasons in, orchestrating surprising turns with each episode and building a foundation for Tell Me Lies' most shocking finale yet. Despite the trailer ominously omitting any scenes from the present timeline, viewers can rest assured that there's still more to come from Bree and Evan's wedding. Those scenes offer a window into the characters' fragile friendship, especially as supporting characters like Bree, Wrigley, and Pippa earn more development this time around. An unexpected pairing forms that audiences will be captivated by, and further chaos unfolds surrounding Lucy's false accusation from last season. Van Patten and White's dynamic on screen continues to be instigating, with their palpable chemistry and toxic exchanges driving the inevitable fallout. You can't help but both hate and somewhat root for Lucy and Stephen to be together and leave everyone else alone. Lucy's relationship with her second love interest, Alex, also reveals how far she's fallen, holding up a mirror to a lot of her questionable actions.
Tell Me Lies Season 3 tests the show's friend group even more. Tell Me Lies Season 3 tests the group's connection even more so than before, with each character experiencing their own personal dilemma. Pippa must decide whether being with Wrigley is worth it, despite feeling something more for Diana. Bree struggles to move on from Oliver in the wake of their affair, especially when she realizes that she's just one of the girls he has preyed on. Wrigley attempts to move past his grief by finding a new hobby and a friendship to help him heal. As for Evan, he's aiming to patch things up with Bree, while also facing the fact that he is close to graduating and is still clueless about what he wants to do afterward. As each character figures out their next steps, they inadvertently lie, betray, and even sabotage each other. By the end of Season 3, no one is a saint, and every sin comes at a price. For those wondering if Tell Me Lies has still maintained its gripping narrative while also raising the bar on messiness, the answer is yes. From examining toxic relationships under a microscope to tackling mental health and questioning moral parameters of what is and isn't worth the judgment, Hulu's best guilty pleasure watch will pull you in, mess with your head, and make you second-guess why you're so intrigued by the complicated characters at the center of its story. Tell Me Lies, Season 3, premieres January 13th on Hulu.